everybody, it's Mayor Joe Konrad. It's Monday morning again. We're down here at Country Financial office on Huachuca Street with Amber Lopez, who's the country agent right here in Benson. And Amber's going to tell you a little bit about what Country has to offer and things like that. First of all, I want to mention what a great weekend it was in Benson. Beautiful weather. We had a lot of people coming through town. Of course, it was Eldorado over in Tombstone, so we always get a lot of traffic here in town, and we're grateful for the revenue that generates. People stopping and shopping in Benson while they're on their way to Tombstone. So anyway, but we'll get down to business here with Amber. Amber, tell us about Country and what you're doing here in your office.
Well, thank you for asking. I thank you guys for being here also. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate that you do that for all of the community, so it's important. But Country Financial is an insurance agency, or this is my insurance agency with Country Financial. We do auto, property, life. We also have complimentary financial planning, so we're a resource for that. I wanted to add the following because I think it's relevant. I don't think that a lot of people know who Country Financial is, and that's kind of because we don't spend a huge portion of our revenue on advertising. Most of the time we're a referral-based operation, and that's kind of how we like it. I think Country Financial is different from other agencies because we focus a lot of our attention on service and creating relationships with our policyholders. As a policyholder of mine, which Mayor Konrad can attest to, I will likely reach out more often than most. I try to keep a good lines of communication open. I typically share my cell phone number, so you kind of always have access to me. We'll try to meet once a year. I've only been here since March, but my policyholders and I will meet once a year to make sure that all the information that we have is accurate and up to date, which is important for you and for me. So yeah, that's kind of what we do in a nutshell.
You're veteran-owned, correct?
I am veteran-owned, yep. I was in the Coast Guard. Actually, so I'm a military brat. My father was in the Coast Guard for 30 years. So I joined when I was 26. I was in for 12 years. And it's actually kind of how I moved into the insurance arena because I was unfortunately medically discharged. My ambition was to retire from the Coast Guard, but you know, life happens. So, but I do like working with people directly for the most part. I think that insurance is just a vehicle in which I have access to the community. As you know, I mean, with the Coast Guard, it's a hierarchical system, right? So typically, it's obligatory to teach what you know to the next tier down. And I kind of took that into this business because I would hope that people that sit with me and discuss their coverages and that understand them more thoroughly when they leave. And that was important to me because a lot of the times people just kind of, what's the premium, and they pay and they don't know what their coverages are. And so I like to talk about that and talk about what your needs are because it's important.
Well, good. We appreciate you being here, Amber. And of course, you joined with the Benson Booster Club. And I wanted to toss that out there because coming up this Saturday, the 26th, is the Booster Club dinner and auction. That's going to be held at the VFW post on 5th Street. So that's open to the public. I think tickets are still available out there. If you're interested, get a hold of any Booster Club member.
Yep, which is, I definitely can get those tickets to you if you'd like. Also, I'm accepting from community businesses. If you wanted to enter in a basket or a prize, of course you can bring them here. But I've enjoyed being part of that organization. I've not had the experience being kind of person that moves from place to place, being engaged with the community actively, going to games and doing that sort of thing. So that's been nice.
Well, good. So hopefully, yeah, maybe we'll see a lot of you out there Saturday evening for the Booster Club dinner, and of course, go Bobcats. And Amber, thanks again for joining us, and we'll see everybody next time for Monday with the Mayor.
Thanks so much.